Yo, what's good, my fellow Magic Knights? It is your boy, Deadman Vince, back with yet another Black Clover mobile video. Today, we are going to be doing the third installment of Road to Wizard King. Who knows? But yes, we're back to the Road to Wizard King series, and I kind of want to give you guys an update on my account. For a little while, it felt like the game was kind of like directionless, I guess you could say, because it felt like they were trying to slow down the Japanese version as much as they possibly could, while speeding up the global version as much as they possibly could to kind of like sync the two versions up. Which realistically, if they were gonna do anything like that, I feel like they should have just tried to release the game at the same time. But we're way past that point anyway. But yeah, no. Even though you haven't seen the Dead Man playing BCM like on YouTube, I still have been maintaining my account, taking care of it and everything. I've just had stuff come up in life that had me quite busy, and also I will give you one hint as to why I have not been making my typical content. My computer did die, so I currently can't use that for any sort of recording, editing, anything of that nature. But we're actually coming live off the iPad today, so let's just go ahead and start off this Road to Wizard King video. And the first thing we're going to talk about are my mages. So guys, I know I said that the Road to Wizard King videos weren't going to be like an entire account showcase anymore, but more so just like where am I at in my journey. But I feel like it's just been so long since I've showed off my account that like I should go ahead and just make this known. But guys, first of all, I do have all 77 characters currently in the game. Let me show you the latest banner that's out right now. As of right now, the latest banners that are out are going to be Season 9 Vengeance and Season 9 Mimosa. Mimosa's a healer, Vengeance is a defender. For some reason, it feels like Vic Gaming just keeps dropping defender after defender after defender, and like, I'm gonna be honest, all the defenders that they're dropping are good, but like, I hate for a game to be completely dominated by defenders. But Black Asta is still my top combat power like mage. I haven't really worked on his gear since the initial little push, so right now he is currently only at 81k, but he could definitely be much higher than that. I know there's some people who have Asta at like 100k at this point, maybe even like 120, who knows. Like, yeah, I could look at the top team and that later on in the video and try to figure out, you know, exactly, or average out the score to see what the maybe top combat power on a mage is at the moment. But besides the point, with mages right now, I do have all of them. Like I said, every single one of them is level 100, all LR. Now, one thing that has changed quite a bit from the last time we've done a Road to Wizard King, I can't remember exactly how the split was, but I do now have 66 out of 77 mages in the game. 5-star, I believe. Let me count it off just to be sure. We got new Mimosa, Witch Queen, that's 2. Season 1 Asta still, that's 3. Yami, Magna, Luck, Asta, that is 7. Veto is 8. Charlotte is 9. Other Charlotte is 10. Yuno is 11, and then Langris is 12. Okay, so there's still 12 mages, which honestly, did I count that off right? I think I did. I think I did count it off right. But anyway, 12 mages left over to action. So that means I have 65 mages that are 5-star, and there are 12 more that need to be 5 stars. So I am very excited. I'm closing in on what I've been hoping for since the first day of the game. You know, just having every single mage 5-star. Now the skill pages are a little bit different, but even still, I have been making very good progress on those. Let me see. Some of the most notable characters that I've been using these days are obviously Black Asta, because he's just such a menace with his incredible defense. You know, when he drops below 40%, he gets anti-magic, and you know, he hits a lot harder. I've been using Marileona. Now Marileona's gear is a little weak right now, but I do love Marileona. As soon as she dropped, I already got all her skills level 5. As you can see, her skill page is 5-star as well. I've been using Vengeance quite a bit lately, just because I like how his skill works. I'm actually leveling up his skills right now, if you see that right there. Green Yami gets a lot of boosts everywhere. I like, every time I'm doing a mission that I have to do like a certain amount of damage, Green Yami is always one of my considerations for one of those mages. If you guys saw my Green Yami showcase, not just PvP, but like PvE, PvP, everywhere. Yeah, Green Yami is a really good choice. Charmy, I don't use as often as I used to, because I don't typically need healers in missions where I'm just killing enemies too fast, or I'm using like the Witch Queen in unison with Black Asta. And dude, the Witch Queen with 2 stars versus, I know she's 3 star, but the Witch Queen with 2 stars versus no stars at all is such a huge difference, because I was up and down the hall saying that the Witch Queen was absolute garbage, absolute ass tier healer. But then I finally got her 2 star, and I realized that all of her healing comes from like her DOT that she's giving to the enemy team. So her healing is actually not that bad, and obviously she makes Asta just a force to be reckoned, outside of what he can already do. But yeah, like I have a list still kind of like written out. If you guys are a long time Deadman Events viewer, then you know that Deadman always has a list for something, and basically, I have a separate list for like seasonals that I want to get maxed out versus like regular releases I want to get maxed out. But honestly, since they changed the banner format for seasonals and you can summon any seasonal on any new seasonals banners, like I'm not really as worried about these stars anymore. I'm not as worried to like max out seasonals anymore. Now, Vondra's special case, I was really just enjoying using him, and he works very well with luck, because there's something in his kit that gives extra defense to people who have counters, and he can extend the duration of counters as well with his ultimate. He works really well with luck. Mono Blue is actually a super fearsome team, and I've been wanting to try it out. It's just that I do not have all the gear that I need on every single mage just yet on those teams, but when I get to that point, I'll be chilling. But now to talk about where I'm at in the road to Wizard King before we continue showing off this account. So basically, road to Wizard King is like me telling you what is my milestone right now, because as you can see, I work on every character at the same time, not just like one character at one time. So every single character in the game, max level, LR. I'm working on 5-star. That one's a little bit more indirect on how you have to work on it. Every single mage in my account, all of their talents are 100% maxed out. And now that I say that, let me actually look over Vengeance. Yes, Vengeance is all the way opened up right here. And where's Mimosa? Mimosa also already does have a gear set, even I don't use it too much, but like I'm just pushing for everybody to have their own gear set. And I've actually been doing gear sets kind of like in a different way for healers now, to where I can keep giving them, like I minimized how much magical attack she was getting, and more so just focused up on, well, that one's magical attack, but that one should be defense. That one is defense. Oh yeah, because I'm doing 4-piece, 2-piece right here, so that one had to be magical attack. But if I was doing like 2-piece, 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 I'd probably be going for 4-piece magical attack pieces, HP pieces, defense pieces, whatever I can get in there to boost those survivability stats, versus offensive stats. Mimosa is 3-star here. So I think what my new plan is, whenever it comes to summoning characters, is any general release and any seasonal mage, I want to at least get them 2-stars so that I have at least their first passive unlocked, because it really does suck not having that first passive, just literally what I was talking about with the Witch Queen. But yeah, I want to try to get every mage 2-star upon release at the very least. Any extra stars obviously are welcome. Skill page is a definite for me. I have to get that skill page, and luckily for seasonals, if you don't get the skill page, you can just use 10 SSR crystals to buy skill pages. I'm a level with y'all for Vengeance. For Vengeance, I bought both of these. So Vengeance skill page is 5-star, and I wanted to do that, so I'm gonna do it. I just want everything to be polished and maxed out. Also, with general releases, again, that is just summoning them until they are 2-star at the very least. Now, if it's a character that I just really love, like in the actual series, so like next month, I think we're supposed to be getting Zora and then Thread of Fate Vanessa. Now, Thread of Fate Vanessa is very cool, very overpowered, and I love Vanessa as a character. She's not one of my favorite characters though, so I'm not going to be too worried about 5-starring her unless her 5-star passive is just absolutely unhinged. But typically with general releases, you're good just going for the 2-star. Now, Zora is somebody that I'm probably going to try to 5-star, just because like Zora is one of my favorite of, like, I feel like there's like tiers of characters in the Black Bull, and like you got the first tier characters, kind of like Asta, Noelle, Noct, Magna, Luck, and then after that you have like the second tier characters. And honestly, I don't even want to say second tier characters, because like people like characters, and because Charmy would be a first tier character, to be honest. Like there's just two different groups in the Black Bulls, right? All the lovables, right? The lovable people, like Asta's lovable, Noelle's lovable, Yami's lovable, Charmy's lovable, Noct is a lovable guy, Luck is a lovable guy, right? And then Magna as well is a lovable guy. And then you have all the other characters that are kind of like, they don't really give you as much reason as you think to like them, right? Like Gordon is a character that people think are very weird at first. Skosh, Gray, Henry, Zora. People, can be a little like iffy about Zora, but like Zora is a great character, and he's willing to talk shit to your face and let you know what it is for your benefit. So Zora will be somebody that I will try to max out whenever he comes next month. I think the seasonals next month are supposed to be like a Rill and a new Noelle. Noelle's supposed to be like a healer. Rill is supposed to be like a debuffer or a supporter. So very interested to see how those work out. But yeah, I guess that's enough about characters. Like, not much has changed here, really. Y'all already knew I had all the characters, and y'all already know I'm on a mission to get all the characters like maxed out. So let's go ahead and just jump over to skill pages now. So skill pages are kind of funny because at first I was, they seemed very daunting of a task, and now the way that the game has just like changed so much, it's just like skill pages aren't even that scary to, pursue, right? Like I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, so 12, 18, 19. I have 19 5-star skill pages. All of my limited characters, so Asta, Mario, Leona, Julius, all of their skill pages are 5-star. Limited mages, like I said, are going to be mages that they get 5-star. The skill page gets 5-star whenever they drop. Every other character can be kind of like a we can wait on it. Witch Queen. So you notice I don't have any general SSR like skill page dupes. That's because I've been using them like a madman. And honestly, like I've been using those dupes. I've been using the character dupes just because like I just want my account to be complete to that point. So I don't know if you guys remember, but if you're a long time viewer of the Dead Man, then y'all remember my homie Bambino. We used to stream like Dokkan together. Or Grand Cross together, right? And basically, he was talking to me the other night, and I was telling him about my account. I was just showing it to him. He was just like, dude, honestly, for the first anniversary, you probably have all the characters like 5-star, all the skill pages 5-star. And I was like, I don't know about that. And then like, now that I'm going back and looking at it, I really think that is like quite the possibility, because like we have every skill page right here, and like out of the SSRs, like nearly half of them, I would say, are 5-star. Like we're still under half, but like nearly half of them are 5-star. So that's very good, very impressive. Then we got the general skill pages down here, 3 of which are, let me resort this real quick. 3 of which are, okay, well now I just changed all the character. Cool. So like we got all the characters ones here. Now, for the SR skill pages, if you guys remember last time, I actually had all the SR skill pages maxed out 2 times over. I actually had to scrap all those skill pages because they changed the shop recently, and now you can get so much more like good rewards in the shop for like the pages. So I scrapped all those secondary skill pages that I had, and I even scrapped all of like my SSR like duplicate skill pages I had. I had like 3 Yami pages, 2 Fauna pages, 3 Mars pages, 2 Lotus pages. Like I had a bunch of just like extra SSR skill pages and everything. And honestly, I'm glad they're not doing any sort of awakening for skill pages just yet, because I feel like extra skill page dupes will probably help that move on faster. So good thing that that's not here just yet. But yeah, no, every skill page in the game, that's usually what I like to sit on. The rare skill pages, I didn't have to delete any of them. I kept the second copies over just because those wouldn't have given me the crystals that I needed to get like the better rewards in the shop. So rares are still safe for now until they add more stuff to the skill page shop. And then I gotta scrap more pages. Then we can move on to gear. So gear. I have actually been farming gear right now. I'm actually in the process of farming so much gear that I can gear every single character with their own gear set, and then also not have to switch gear off of any other characters anymore. This isn't a lot of like LR gear, to be honest with you. It looks like a lot, but it's really not a lot, because a lot of it is repeats, and I can't make full sets on all of my mages with these. And I'm still going through one by one, just kind of like determining which mage I want to put with what gear. And I have been putting a lot of consideration into it. Not even like, oh, okay, I'll just throw this on this mage for the time being. Like, no. I've actually been putting a lot of like thought into it. I actually take like a day per mage, like unless I've been using that mage for a while and I already know what I want to have on them or what I've been running on them already, right? Other than that, I will like actually take a day and just kind of like ponder like, what should this mage really have on? Because I don't want to do like a very basic set, and I also don't want to do like the wrong set. You know what I'm saying? So this is gonna look really stupid, but let's talk about luck for a second, right? This luck right here, this isn't his gear. The Witch Queen is running his gear, but this luck right here basically has counterattacks, and whenever he's in counterattack stance, he has 70% extra like damage reduction. The new Julius gives him like 80% defense. Gives 80% defense to anybody who's countering. His ultimate can increase counter duration. Lux skill 2 can increase counter duration. Charlotte gives counter on the first turn. Like just a lot of counter synergy. So what I actually opted for with this man Luck was a gear set that would allow him to do damage, but also allows him to survive, right? So you may see his HP is low right here. His defense is a bit low right here. His magical attack is not the highest, but it is decent. And what I'm going for here is just kind of like a set where Luck can take hits, Luck can survive, and then Luck can just dish out big damage back. And, you know, not really be too messed up off of it, because the team that I use Luck on would be like Luck, Charmy for constant heals, Charlotte for that counter turn 1, and then also, who else is it? It's Vengeance, right? Because Vengeance also has a heal built into his kit as well for the lowest HP ally on his turn, so that is also very helpful for the survival of your team. Vengeance also has an ultimate that gives fortification, and also, you know, mono blue, right? Everybody, usually they're trying to push these characters to be on like mono teams now so they can get the full utilization of their kit. I know Charlotte and Charmy don't really have anything for mono blue, but like Vaughn just does in his kit. So I do kind of, every time I see a new character drop, I'm not just like, oh, this character's ass. I'm just like, oh, this character's probably meant to be ran with this character, this character, this character. I just don't have all of the proper resources I need to work on every single piece, you know, as soon as they come out. But I do work on these characters as they do come. Also, one thing I want to go over is Black Ops gear. So before, this was all these like defense pieces right here. You can see all these are fully transcended. Then I had 2 regular defense pieces right here, but I took the 2 regular defense pieces out because the 2 regular defense pieces only gave Asta another 250 defense, which isn't really a lot. The 4-piece defense stays, right, because it gives Asta 70% defense when he goes into a mission, and as we know, if you have Asta's skill page maxed out and you have Asta's passive maxed out, Asta is getting 40% increased damage per 1500 defense he has. So let me do this quick math for you real quick. 19,555 divided by 1500 equals 13.036. So we can just take that 13 as the full number. That means that that's 13 instances of Asta's damage being increased by 40% whenever his health reaches below 40%. So that's a 520% boost increase in Asta's damage dealt. Now, also, keep in mind that when Asta goes into a mission, his defense is boosted by an additional 70%. So if I multiply 19,555 by 0.7, that equals, no, that's wrong. 19,555 times 1.7, there we go. That equals 33,243, divide that by 1,500, and then that's 22.163, so then 22 times 40%, so that's 880% increased damage that like my Asta does whenever he gets below the HP to that certain like threshold. And not to mention that if I have some other defensive buffs that are going on in the mission while I'm fighting, then Asta's also going to benefit from that too. Now, the reason why I took out that little defense set, because again, it was only 250 defense and not like adding up to another whole 250 or 1500, my bad. This set right here, they actually just added recently into the game. They added a bunch of like these brown gear sets that you can farm from each gear dungeon. And basically this set, so guys, this is super embarrassing. This actually says when using a skill, the enemy with the highest attack power is given the effect of reducing the amount of damage dealt by 8% for 1 turn. I actually meant to give Asta the set that gives him damage reduction whenever he's below 40% HP, because it felt like that just works perfect with his kit, like why they made it. But yeah, I haven't been wearing that set on Asta apparently, and I need to go get my hands on that set so I can put it on Asta. So again, this is embarrassing. A little giggle moment. I have the wrong 2 pieces right there, but Asta's still been performing for me. So like that's how I've had on the wrong pieces. I haven't even noticed it, like Asta doing worse, right? So yeah, I'll find those other gear pieces and put those on Asta instead. Hopefully his combat power can jump to like 82. I'm trying to get it up to like I said, I'm trying to get it to like 100k or something like that. But gear is a process, it is a grind, and it will take its time. But now the next thing that I want to kind of show you guys is just like my inventory in general. So we come right here. I have a bunch of like rare crystals. Now I saw something. So if you guys don't know, level 125 is coming out like as a level cap, and apparently when level 125 comes out, every character is going to be getting like new extra passives added on, which is going to be incredible. So I actually do have all these character dupes right here just chilling, not because I was saving rare and SR character dupes, but just because I like or I was saving them, not saving them for the purpose of level 125, but for the shop actually. But now that level 125 is coming out, I saw that you might need unique mage pieces to level up the characters to level 125, which I hope that's not the case, because that would really suck if you have to wait for another SSR copy of a character to get them to level 125. Rather, I feel like what they should do is, since they released a new level cap, they should change the affinity cap so that when you get to level 10 affinity, you're not just getting black crystals, you're getting black crystals and a new character dude, right? Or maybe they do change it to, and this is probably an option that only I would really enjoy, but if they changed it so that instead of you getting black crystals, you just got a character dupe instead. I know a lot of free-to-play players probably wouldn't like that because they want their black crystals, but if it's for enhancing your character even further, I don't really see a problem with it. But yeah, I could see them doing something like, I hope they do something where it's just like, okay, now level 10 of your affinity isn't you getting, or level 11 of your affinity isn't you getting black crystals. Now it's you getting black crystals and also getting a character dupe so that you can go ahead and boost your level cap, because all my characters are maxed affinity. So if that is how they decide to do it, I should automatically be able to get every character level 125 in the first day. Now, at least have the materials for awakening to that point. Now, another thing that I want to talk about is my experience potions. Experience potions I've been farming forever because experience potions give you Yule, and you know, Yule makes the world go round in the Black Clover universe, and I actually have 129 million Yule. I'm actually very close to 30 million, so GG's to me, but I've been farming that experience dungeon nonstop. I have 15,000 SSR potions. I have 6,646 UR potions. I have 1,897 LR potions. What I'm hoping for is 20,000 of these, 10,000 of these, and then like 2,000 at least of these before level 125 fully comes out. You can see I have a couple like substat reroll material, or not reroll materials, but substat boosting materials. I actually have boxes down here. I actually been buying those bundles lately and just opening them up and trying to get my gear worked on. The latest character that I did work on was like Lux gear, because Lux gear went from like 47k to like 58k, so GG's on that. I still have a bunch of talents. We're still like chilling in the talent game. We're still over farmed, over prepped for like the next few characters that come out. So as of right now, you need like 120 of these. So I'm currently sitting at 3 characters. If 3 characters drop at the same time, all of them get their talents like maxed out right now. Obviously in the future I will get these to a higher point, like to the thousands, like with the red ones. But as for now, I kind of just slowed down on that because I am working towards all the gear in level 125. So those are like the 2 main things that I'm farming right now. I kind of switch back and forth in between. So pretty much I don't farm gear unless they give us like food, or I have enough food to like do 50 or 150 runs with a food buff. And if I don't, then I just kind of like default go to doing experience dungeon, just collecting more potions, collecting more Yule, because not only is it going to cost you a lot of potions to get all your characters to the new max level, but it's also going to cost you a lot of Yule to get your characters to the max level. So guys, make sure you are farming up and being aware of that. Also, another thing with characters, you see my skill upgrade materials are very low right now. I actually have 24 characters, all skill level 5. Let me see if I can point them out. Black Asta, obviously, Mary Leona, of course, Green Yami, of course, Charmy, of course, Mars, of course, Fano, of course, Lotus, Red Yami, Glula, Noelle, let's see who else. Real is one of them, Kahono is one, Green Fauna is one. If I really like the character, I'll go ahead and try to get the 5-star immediately. Radis is one. Or honestly, just for being new in general, since I'm just trying to use it, because all 5-star immediately. Licht is one. Magna recently just joined the level 5 club. Who else do we have here? Mimosa, of course. All my healers, I'm pretty sure, are all level 5 skills, except for Witch Queen at this moment. Julius, of course, that was no brainer. Sally is still waiting. Wyatt is there because I needed him for the Tower of Change. Jack is not there yet, but I do have him 5-star. Not with a 5-star skill page, but we'll work on that pretty soon. Charlotte has been getting work low-key, but only on that ultimate skill because that 100% counterattack is great. Vangeance I haven't used in Eon, so he hasn't gotten touched with skills just yet. Who else? We got Season 2 Yuno because I love to use him everywhere that I can. His damage or his attack reduction on enemies is great. His stamina control is great. His incapacity is great. We have Season 4 Fuego, who I actually just 5-starred probably like 2-3 days ago. We have Charlotte here because she's great for farming with Yami and the gear stage. Jack, I need to work on his skills. I actually do love Jack's character. I need to work on him a little bit more. Green Charlotte, all of her skills are maxed out because she is an absolute menace, and her skill set is something required in PvP sometimes. So yeah, all my skills are like maxed out on all those characters there. Let's see. Then the next thing I guess we can talk about is my guild. So guys, if you are in my guild and you are watching this, you know who you are. I don't know why you stopped logging in every day, all because I stopped making videos. You guys can literally see me still summoning, still working on stuff in the game. Y'all know the dead man did not quit the game. And I message y'all in Discord like every other day. So if y'all don't get it together and keep checking in, man, I will just find new members and kick y'all. And if y'all are watching this right now, you are a guild member who isn't checking in. Don't get mad, surpass your limits and keep checking in so you don't have to get kicked. But we do have 3 open spots available as well, so we are looking for more members because we recently hit our level 3 milestone. So if you guys want to join up with the Void Dynasty, then you definitely can come in here. We actually do have the guild buff, the gear buff now, so if you guys need to farm gear, we got you covered on that forefront. As of right now, let me see, we're really low right here on these materials. So I'm nowhere near a new upgrade just yet for the guild. So I have been using these every week so that I can give the guild extra stamina. But yeah, if you guys want to join the guild, again, that is Void Dynasty, there we go. VOIDDYNASTY. Join the dead man and the gang, and you guys can be a part of the mightiest band of Magic Knights. Another thing that I like to go over is the overworld. They actually updated all of the shops in the overworld now so that you can actually just access all the shops from like one location. And guys, I have been die hard lately about farming up all of the material, all the metals I need each month so that I can go ahead and get all of the talent materials out of the shop. And I'm actually almost done this time around. Let's see, World 2, I need 48 more metals. World 5, I need, let's see, that's 72 plus 11, that's 83. I need 83 metals, and literally it's just World 5 and World 2. Then after World 5 and World 2 are all done, I will probably break away from my hard experience farming so I can do experience/bond farming and start getting my worlds back up to 330 metals each, so that whenever next month drops, I can instantly just go ahead and buy all of the skill materials from the shop again. Because you guys got to think about it, man. This is, let's see, 20 of these, so 20 times 7 that's 140 of the small material, that is 70 of the medium material, and that is 5 times 7 is 35 of the large material, which is nearly half what you need to get a character skills to like level 5. So guys, do not sleep on the affinity shops. Always be farmed up on those. Honestly, I'm ready for World 8 to drop, so I can go ahead and unlock that entire affinity shop and start getting those materials too, man. It's like clockwork. You just gotta keep getting all your stuff. I'm currently sitting on 71 fishing lures. I have a new kind of idea now. Instead of using all your fishing lures every day, because what I used to do was I'd get as much stamina as I can waiting for the daily thing so I would wait for this right here, the 200 stamina. I would obviously do the daily log, and I would buy all my stamina from using my SSR crystals. And since Battle Gigas is out right now too, I also use all the things from Battle Gigas and get all the stamina that I can get, and then just do a hard farm on one thing for the day and just kind of transfer through all the things that I farm, right? Well, what I've been doing with the fishing is sometimes I'll be a little bit of stamina away from even 100, right? So instead of being at 2100 stamina, I'll be 2086 or something like that. And I'm just okay, I need 14 more stamina. I'm gonna just go fish real quick, and I'll waste all my fishing lures trying to fish. Now I save all of my fishing lures because as soon as Chapter 8 drops, or not Chapter 8, as soon as World 8 drops, I'll be able to just walk into World 8 and literally fish 71 times. And when I fish 71 times, I have a pretty high chance, I feel of getting the puzzle piece skill page from that chapter as soon as the chapter drops. So, saving my fishing lures. Then also we can look at, and also guys, my affinity is maxed out on all of them. If you guys don't know, if you're a global player watching this for the first time, this is probably just an overwhelming amount of information for you. You're just kind of looking at my account right now this dude is an absolute psychopath. And yes, I am. I like to surpass my limits. But let's go ahead and look at my achievements. And then after we look at my achievements, everything, that'll be it for the video. So this right here is get to level 50. I'm working on that, obviously. This right here is acquire 44 characters. So I figured out what happens when they add a new mission into the achievement section. They don't make a big deal about it. They don't make it sparkle oh, this mission's back. No, you just come back one day and the mission is just there, and then you just look at it and you're just did I never finish that mission? Yeah, that's how they do it. But basically, I had every character in the game for a very long time, so this mission was complete for me for a very long time. But now, the next character that they drop, I'll summon, or the next 2 characters that they drop, I'll summon for one of them. I'll complete this mission. They'll probably up this mission to another level after that. who knows? This right here is upgrade skills 456 times. I am in my process. I actually buy all 10 of the bundles for skill upgrade materials every month because it gives you 750 small materials, it gives you 500 medium materials, and it gives you 300 large materials. The amount of materials that you need to boost one character's skills to max is 268 small, 180 medium, and then 100 large. So when you buy those 10 bundles every month, that is almost enough to get 3 character skills all the way to maxed out. And I farm as many skill materials as I can throughout the month too, to make sure that like I'm always over what I need for 3 characters. So next month I'll buy all the bundles and I'll get the next 3 characters like boosted up. Like I literally have a whole system to this now. But yes, this mission will be knocked out relatively soon. I feel like honestly, because to level up one character skills to level 5 all the way through, that's leveling 4 skills 4 times. So that's 20 times, no, that's 16 times. 16 times 3 is 48. So next month, when I do 48, yeah, I should actually beat this mission next month whenever I get the skill upgrade materials. This right here is dismantled skill pages 10,800 times, I believe. This one's use a friend 505 times. We're still not really too close to that one. Actually, wait. Let's get the translator out just to be safe, because this is the end of the video, and I have my phone set up on the side here. So, no, this isn't dismantle skill page. This is convert items 10,800 times. This is use a friend 505 times. You can see I've been slacking on that mission for a little while there. This right here is run the ice caves 240 times. This is clear King Wolf 268 times. This right here is clear special episode 54 times. And geez, can we ever get special episodes back? I'm praying on it. I'm waiting for it. I'm hoping for it, but it just doesn't look likely, folks. Then right here, this is do subjugation battle 420 times. No pun intended. Anyway, this right here is obtain 60 accessories. This right here is this is boost the substats, no. Successfully strengthen equipment 3,000. Yes. So this, I think, is successfully boost the substat materials on your gear 3,744 times. Not actually upgrading your gear 3,744 times, because I see in these missions down here, there should be a separate mission for equipment disassembly, acquisition of magic stones. Okay, maybe this could just be regular like gear boosting, like the +1 to +12 versus the substats. I thought I had already cleared this one, but clearly not. This right here, strengthen accessories 300 or 530 times. Hard to read. 530 times. That. So yeah, just getting the accessories from +1 to +12. I can do that. That's very easy. I'm just now hopping into like my gear era, honestly. So like this is actually working out pretty well for me right now. This one is craft 3,200 gear stones, and this one is craft 90 accessories, I believe. Yes, develop accessories 90 times. Then the last page of achievements, and probably by far the most annoying, the most tedious page of achievements. This is community right here. This right here says, I'm sorry guys, this is growth, this is challenge, this is adventure, no. Growth, adventure, challenge, equipment, community. This one right here is do the Asta like mini game 280. No. Yes, let's do the Asta mini game 280 times. I cannot be bothered to play that horrible ass mini game. I hate that shit, so I just haven't bothered with it. This right here is get to floor 330 in the Asta mini game. Obviously, you want to get to floor 500 because that's the end reward for the mini game, and that's probably where the missions are going to go up to. If the missions go past 500, then oh man, they got me screwed. I gotta cheat and find somebody else to do that mission for me, bro, because I cannot be bothered. This right here is use stamps. Now, guys, I want you to understand. The dead man had a good night of sleep and woke up super early this morning because I went to bed so early. And I was like, I used all my arena tokens. I didn't have any stamina, anything like that. I was like, you know what? I need to stop being lazy. I can always pass my limits somehow. I was like, just because there's nothing I can do, like grinding-wise, stage-wise in BCM doesn't mean there's not nothing I can do, any otherwise. There's still mini games that have achievements attached to them. There's still, the stamps still have, achievements attached to it. So I'm just like, there's just something else that I can do to kind of like push my account even more so. Because yes, nobody cares that I spent my time using 2,400 stamps in chat, but you know what people care about is this up here and this getting filled out. So when this is filled out more and more, you know, y'all are gonna start asking like, how did you do this? And, you know, I'm gonna break down, you know, I was doing this, I was doing this, I was doing this, even all this really useless stuff, right? But yeah, no, last night this mission was use stamps in chat 1,800 times, chat. Just so you know, I did it 300 times, and I did it 200 times. No, I was at 1,600, so I did do it 200 times. Then it unlocked the mission, do it 2,100 times. And I was like, bruh, why do I need to use 300 more stamps in chat? Who actually uses chat that much in gacha games? Like, who actually does? Then, literally, I beat that mission, and it said, get 300 more stamps used in chat. And I was like, okay, bro, well, I am leaving this mission alone for right now because it will give me brain rot. But, guys, that is it for the Mighty Deadman Vince's account. Like I said, I know you guys probably have big questions as to like where I've been for a little while, man. And yeah, I'll just say, along with my computer being dead, sometimes people do just need a break, man. And I feel like I've had my break and I've had the time to smell my roses and figure out what I really do need to be doing right now. And yeah, we're back with the content. So I hope you guys did enjoy this, but that's gonna be it for your boy Deadman Vince. This is Road to Wizard King. I love you guys, and I appreciate you guys for staying here with me, even in my times of absence. But peace out. Surpass your limits.